Very good morning to all of you. We'll now start with your how to pass journal entries. We have already seen the rules of passing what journal entries. Nonetheless, we will take once again how to pass what journal entries. Look at the rules here. I have told you two ways of passing the journal entries. One way of passing the journal entry is get and give. What you get is debit and what you give is what? Credit. There is another way of passing the journal entries which I have already told you. If an asset or expense or loss, if these three items are increasing, they are to be debited. If they decrease, they are to be credited. Then I have given three more items. What is that? Capital, liability, and income. If they are increasing, they are to be credited. If they decrease, they are to be debited. Now with the help of these rules, we will pass journal entries. And generally, please use these rules. Get and give you can use, but generally, please use these rules. Asset, expense, loss, capital, liability, income, increase, decrease. Now, we shall go ahead with the journal entries of the sums which I am going to take you all through. Okay, guys? Yeah. Yeah, commission is an expense. Commission is an expense. 1 second. Okay, shall we proceed, guys? I will pass the journal entries here. Okay, first, Shri Ram's, look at this. Journalize the following transactions in the books of Shri Ram for the month of April 2024. First one, Shri Ram started his business with cash, rupees how much? 50,000. Clearly mentioned 50,000 capital brought in by the owner. Now look from the business angle. Look from the business angle. Journal format I have already told you, but right now I am putting only debit and credit rules. Okay. April 1st. Tell me kya kya aayega? What did the business get? Cash is an. If asset increases, I repeat once again, business gets cash, cash is an asset, asset increases, if asset increases it has to be debited. So cash account debit, 50,000, I'll put it in bracket, asset increases. Who brings in the money? The owner. So when owner puts in the money, it is his what? Capital. So here capital also increases. If capital increases, it has to be credited. So to Ram's capital. Credit how much? 50,000. This is rupees debit. Debit rupees. And here it is credit rupees. Followed by narration. Right now I am not going to put the narration. First will be very strong in our what? Debit and credit. Narration we can put it later on. So this is your first journal entry. Any difficulty? Yes. Second. Have a look at the second one, purchased goods. As I told you, look at this, purchased goods, name is not there from whom it is purchased. Whether it is on cash or credit, it is not there. When name is not there and where they have not given whether it is on cash or credit, it is definitely on cash. Is that clear? So purchased goods, look from the business angle. What does the business get? Goods. Goods are what? Goods are assets. And if asset increases, it has to be debited. So here goods will take which color? Purchase. Goods will have how many colors? 6 accounts. Goods, that is purchase account, purchase return, sales account, sales return, opening stock and closing stock. Here it is purchases. What is the date? April 2nd. Asset increases. Purchases account debit. Sir, can I say expense increases? Yes. It can be even what? Expense increases. Reason purchase is what? An expense. So I can always say asset increases or expense increases. One and the same. Purchase account debit. What is the amount? 5,000. 5,000. Correct? And definitely it is for cash. So what did you get is goods. What did you give is cash. Cash is an asset. Here that cash balance is increasing or decreasing? Decreasing. So asset decreases to cash. 5,000. Is that clear? I'll put the narration later on, but right now we'll concentrate only on debit and credit principles. Now April 3rd. Now look at April 3rd. Purchase goods for cash. Clearly given purchase goods for cash. What did the business get? Goods. Goods are assets, assets increases, or you can say purchase are expenses, expenses increases. If expense or asset increases, it has to be debited. Purchases account debit. What goes out is cash. Asset reduces from your business to cash. Is that clear? One second. I'll just put the amount. 10,000. Yeah, there is some difficulty here. There is one student who is asking a difficulty. Please ask. No, you can't. Reason is, see, when you purchase the goods, you should keep something known as purchase account. Suppose if you say only stock and if you are keeping only one account, later on at the end of the year, how much purchases you have made, how much goods are sold, how much goods are purchase return, how much are returned by the customers, how much is your closing stock, how much is your opening stock, you will not come to know. Is that clear? So you cannot open only what? One account. You cannot make it as a Bhedpuri account. You have to separate it. Now suppose if I say only, let us say, we'll take her example. If you say only goods account. So if I put here goods account to cash. Here I'll say again goods account to cash. If sales come, it will be cash account to goods. So again goods will reduce. So you'll have only what? One account. At the end of the day, when you balance that account, you'll have only one account. How much is purchases, how much is what? Sales, you'll not come to know. That is why you have to open separate accounts. Is that clear? Okay. Then April 4th. Now April 4th, have a look at it. Purchase goods from Mr. Sun for cash. For cash. So it is not a credit transaction, it is a cash transaction. So there is no debtor and creditor relationship. Is that clear, guys? Okay. Have a look at it. Same entry. Either asset increases or expense increases. Purchases account debit. 15,000 if I am not wrong. Barabar? To cash. Asset reduces. 15,000. I hope all of you understood this, guys. Any difficulty? Yeah. Come down. Come down to the fifth one. Now, one second. Before that, you tell me these three entries what we have done are all cash entries. Yes or no? Correct? So for academic purpose, if they give you only goods purchased, you have to assume it is for cash. If they say goods purchased for cash, clear cut it is given for cash. And here also goods purchased from Mr. Sun for cash, here also it is clear cut given. Only in the first case it is not given whether it is cash or credit. Naam nahi aaya, then it is what? Cash. Is that clear? Similarly, tell me, goods sold. Goods? Obviously, name is not given. Whether it is cash or credit is also not given. So it has to be what? Cash basis. Now goods are sold and you get cash. Ask yourself a question. Your business, what do you get? Cash. Cash is an? And this cash balance? This cash balance increases. Correct? So if cash balance increases, tell me. Asset increases. Cash account debit. Clear? Now what goes out is goods. Goods are going out. And goods will take which color? Sales. Sales. Yes or no? Correct. So instead of saying goods, you put it as what? To sales. Asset decreases. Stock reduces. You can also say income increases. You can also say, because sales is my what? Income. So if my income has increased. Is that clear? Both the rules are right. If income increases, it has to be what? Credited. If asset reduces, it has to be credited. Is that clear? So that is the case. And this is goods worth rupees how much? 6,000. Is that clear? So इधर है 6,000. Any difficulty up till here? Okay. Next, April 6th. April 6th. Have a look at it. April 6th, goods sold for cash. Clear cut they have given. Goods are sold for cash. See, whenever a transaction is given, analyze what did the business get and what did the business give. If the business has not given anything, means there is a debtor-creditor relationship. Is that clear? Here, get and give both hai. Tell me what is there now? Goods sold for cash. What did you get? Cash. And what did you give? Goods. Same entry. Yes, asset increases. Cash account debit. 12,000. To sales account. Goods are going out. So asset reduces, or sales is an income. Income increases. Next. Up till here, any difficulty? Okay, shall we proceed? Next one. Next one is 8th. Goods. Now this is interesting. Goods sold to Mr. Sky for cash. This is also cash only. Correct? So again, there is no debtor-creditor relationship. Entry will remain the same? Answer is yes. April 8th. Asset increases. Cash account debit. 18,000. To sales. Asset reduces or income increases. Guys, whatever I am putting in bracket, asset increase, income increase, this is very, very important. If you understand this, then you would have understood the entire journal entry. So initially you put it, don't put it in your examination, but initially you put it for your understanding. Is that clear? Next. Okay, sir. 9th one. Now, this is interesting. Purchased goods from Mr. Moon. Naam diya hai, name is given, but whether it is cash or credit is not given. Then it is always on credit. So goods are purchased on, you have purchased the goods on credit. What did you get? Please answer. Yeah, please answer, please answer. You are getting the goods. April 10th, you get the goods. Goods are assets, assets increases. Or when you are purchasing, you can also say expenses increasing. Purchases account debit. 20,000. What did you give? You have not given the cash, it is on credit. Whom have you given the promise? Mr. Moon. So Mr. Moon for you is benefit receivable or benefits payable? Benefits payable. And benefits payable, long back I have told you, benefits payable is always a liability. So your liability has increased. Your liability has L. L means not loss. L means liability. LO I'll put it as loss. To Mr. Moon. So Mr. Moon is a liability. पैसे द्यायला पाहिजे. दुड्डू कोडतक्कದ್ದು. पैसा देना है. और जिसको पैसा देना है वो आपका क्रेडिटर, आपका लायबिलिटी. सो ये मून आपका क्या है? लायबिलिटी है. इज दैट क्लियर? नाउ कीप अ ट्रैक बिकॉज there are certain other transactions which are coming with what? Moon. Okay? Next. Now, purchase goods from Mr. Star on credit. Oh, Mr. Moon is 10,000. Huh? I have put it as 10,000. Sorry. Amount I have put it wrong. Okay? Now, come back. Purchase goods from Star on credit. Clear cut they have given it is on what? Credit. Analyze the transaction. What did you get? Very good. You are getting the goods. So asset increases or expense increases. When you purchase, it is a revenue expenditure. Goods are purchased, not fixed assets. Is that clear? So you can treat it as an expense. Expense increases. Purchases account debit. 20,000 to Mr. Star. Mr. Star, have you paid the money or money is payable? Benefits are payable and benefits payable are always very good. So a liability has increased. Very simple. Benefits are payable, liability has increased. Benefits are receivable, asset has increased. Is that clear? Okay. So Mr. Star is also a liability like Mr. Moon. So you have to pay to Mr. Moon 10,000. You have to pay to Mr. Star how much? 20,000. Is that clear? Okay. So 11th हो गया. It was 10th. Huh? So somewhere I've missed the dates. Either 9th आना चाहिए, either 10th. 10th. Now it is 11th. 7th is a holiday. Okay, 11th. 11th. Sold goods to Mr. C. Now this is also interesting. Sold goods to Mr. C. They have not given cash, but name is given. So it means that it is a credit transaction. Okay. Now I'll ask you the question. What did you get? You got a promise from Mr. C. You have not got the cash. So here benefit is received or receivable? Benefit is receivable from whom? Mr. C. So benefit receivable is always an asset. Is an asset. So asset increases. So who is that asset? Mr. C. Asset. Debtors increase. Mr. C. I'll just put it as a debtor so that you can understand. Here also star and moon I'll put it as what? Creditor. Just for our understanding. Creditor. Creditor are monies which are payable. Benefits which are payable. Debtors means money is receivable. What is the amount, guys? 12,500. Great. 12,500. So you are going to receive the benefit. But what did you give? You have given the goods. And here goods are what? Sold. So asset reduces or income increases. This is to sales. 12,500. Any difficulty? Are you getting it? Next. Shall we go to the 12th one, guys? Okay. 12th one. Sold goods to Mr. Ocean on credit. Clear cut they have given. It is on what? Credit. So same explanation. What did you get? You got the promise. From whom? Mr. Ocean. So benefits are received or receivable? Benefits are receivable. Any benefit receivable is always an asset. Asset increases. Asset increases. Mr. Ocean. And Mr. Ocean is a debtor. Amount is 25,000. To what did you give? Goods. And goods are in the form of sales. So asset reduces or income increases to sales. 25,000. Guys, up till here, is that clear? Next. April 13th. Now this is interesting. Mr. C returned goods worth rupees 2,500. C is returning the goods to you. But who is Mr. C? We'll have to see. Mr. C is a, ye dekho idhar, Mr. C is a debtor. Yes or no? Means you have to receive benefit from him. Means you have to receive cash from him. Correct? Now he is returning goods to you. Tell me the entry. What did you get? I'll ask you a question. What did you get? Mr. C returned the goods to you. What did you get? Goods. You had sold the goods to him. Now the goods are coming back to you. So asset increases. Asset, we'll call it as sales return. Color, which color? Sales return. 2,000. Correct? What did you give? You gave that promise back to the extent of 2,500. Yes or no? It means that the debtor's balance is what? Reducing. Mr. C is an asset. उसका अभी क्या होगा? Balance कम होगा. Benefit receivable कम होगा ना? Because you have already got the goods from him. Yes. So asset reduces. I hope all of you understood. To Mr. C. Debtor's account is credited. Is that clear? Now, if you analyze this, guys, if you analyze this, please tell me, Mr. C debit how much? Paishe ine, duddu baratakadu, money receivable. Correct? And his account is credited by how much? To that extent, you will not receive the money because you have already received the goods. Yes or no? What is the net balance left now? 10,000. 10,000 is receivable by you from Mr. C. Is that clear? So C is still a debtor worth rupees how much? 10,000. Understood? Okay. That analysis is important because something else is also going to come next. 15th. Now look at 15th. Yeah. Tell me. Yeah. Return goods to Mr. Moon. Now you are returning goods to Mr. Moon. Yes or no? Now who is Mr. Moon for you? You have already taken here. Mr. Moon is a creditor. इधर देखो, liability है, पे करना है कितना? 10,000. Now you are paying the money or you are returning the goods? You are returning the goods. So to that extent your liability comes down. Yes or no? Mr. Moon is a liability, liability comes down. If liability comes down, liability has to be debited. Yes or no? As per the rules. So please tell me. April 14th entry. Liability comes down. Mr. Moon account debit. 2000? 2. What did you give? Goods. And these goods are in the form of purchase return. So it will be purchase return. 15th, sorry. 15th. So here asset reduces. Any difficulty, guys? Able to get it? Shall we go to the next one? Okay. Now tell me, we'll analyze this. We'll analyze this, guys. First, look at Mr. Moon, payable. पैसे द्यायचा आहे, ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡತಕ್ಕದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು? 10,000. Correct? To that extent your liability has what? Come down. You have not given the cash, but you have returned the goods. So Moon account is debited by 2,000. So tell me, still payable to Moon is how much? 8,000. And Moon account will show a credit balance. Will show a credit balance. Is that clear? One thing you remember, there is something known as personal account, which I'll teach you later on. Okay, personal, real and nominal. Personal account means an account related to a person. If personal account shows a debit balance, what balance? Means benefits are receivable. If personal account shows a credit balance, it means that benefits are payable. So any person's account is showing a debit balance, it is always an asset. And any personal account shows a credit balance, it is always a liability. Is that clear? Okay. Next. April 16th. Now received from C. See, you have to receive from Mr. C how much? 10,000. But how much have you received from Mr. C? 9,900, and 100 you have allowed him a discount. Who was Mr. C? A debtor. Debtor na पैसे येणे, दुड्डू बरतकतो. एक दुड्ड बनतो, पैसा आया, कितना आया? 9,900. What did you get? April 16th है ना? What did you get? Cash is an cash account debit. 9,900. How much did you not get? 100. Means you are allowing a discount. Now look from your angle. This discount allowed is an expense for you or an income for you? So here your expenses are increasing. If expense increases, it has to be debited. Discount allowed. Discount allowed, debit. How much? 100. Correct? And from whom did you receive this? Mr. C. Mr. C's account is already showing a debit balance. Now give his promise back. Asset balance reduces. Debtors balance reduces. To Mr. Kitna? 10,000. Mr. C account gets closed. Because C was showing a debit balance. Now it is what? Credited. C's account is getting what? Closed. Is that clear? Next. Next date is 17th. On 17th, paid Moon 7880 and discount allowed by him is how much? 120. Did you understand this transaction? What is this transaction? Do you have to pay to Moon? How much you have to pay? 8,000. We have already analyzed that. And payable is always showing a credit balance. Yes or no? Now once you pay, your liability goes up or comes down? If your liability comes down, liability account should be debited. Is that clear? So April 17th, liability comes down. Mr. Moon. Now liability is coming down fully. Sir, no sir, you are paying only 7880. How can a liability come what? Fully. It has come down fully because you are receiving a discount from him. How much? 120. Is that clear? So Moon account debit how much? Full 8,000. 2. asset reduces. आपका cash जा रहा है. What did you give? Cash. How much? It means that to pay a liability of 8,000 in full settlement, you are paying only 7,880. Means 120 you have received a discount, and this discount received by you is an expense or income. And here your income increases. You record the income to discount received. 120. Debit and credit should tally. Is that clear? These two entries are known as compound journal entries. What entries? Because there is not, there's no single debit or single credit. There are multiple debits or a single credit, or multiple credits and a single debit. हो सकता है. Is that clear? Next comes 29th. Clearly they have given withdrew cash, withdrew for personal use. Withdrew means what? Not goods. If nothing is mentioned, you assume it is what? Cash withdrawn. Is that clear? You are withdrawing cash for personal use. Now don't look from the owner's angle, look from the business angle. Cash goes out. Cash? So cash is an asset, asset reduces, cash account, credit. But what should be debited? Drawings account. Capital reduces. Owner has withdrawn it, so his capital what? Reduces. So instead of directly saying capital account, open an intermediate account known as what? Drawings account. Later on, drawings account will get transferred to what? Capital account. We'll see that later on. Date? I think April 29. Capital reduces. Drawings account debit. Apply the rules. When the owner withdraws the money for his personal use, his capital what? Reduces. So directly you can say capital, but I'm putting it as what? Drawings. This is representing capital. Is that clear? Amount 1,000. 2. Cash. Asset comes down. Clear? Any difficulty, guys? Yeah, 29th ho gaya. Come down to 30th. Now, clear cut they have given. Withdrew goods for private use. Goods are withdrawn. And here they have mentioned cost is 500 and selling price is how much? 600. Now, withdrew goods for private use means owner only is withdrawing for private use. Goods is withdrawing. Can you treat it as sales? Business alag hai, owner alag hai, so business is selling the owner. No. How can you sell the goods to your what? Self. But sir, you said owner is different and business is different. They are different only for accounting purpose. But law wise they are one and the same. Is that clear? Understood? Now tell me, business cannot sell the goods to what? Owner. So it cannot be treated as what? Sales. So this entry should not be recorded as selling price. It should be recorded at cost price. Next thing is owner is withdrawing for what use? Personal use. So it is drawings. So entry will be April 30. Entry will be capital reduces, drawings account debit 500. Goods are going out, but you cannot treat it as sales. It is not sales return, it is not purchase return, it is not opening stock, closing stock. So only one account is left which has to reduce. It is what? 2 purchases. Your asset reduces, or you can also say expense reduces, because purchase is not your business expense, it becomes your drawings. Please ask. She has a question. No, here there is no bank account, because bank account only is not opened. Right from beginning you see, there is no bank account opened. Is that clear? Agar bank aata hai, to bank account aayega. And they would have clearly mentioned withdrawn from the bank. Is that clear? Here bank account only is not opened. No, you started with cash. Did you deposit that cash into the bank? No. So there is always a link. Is that clear? So all these journal entries are what? Linked. Understood? Clear? Suppose I don't have a bank account. I withdraw money. Now you cannot say, sir, you could have withdrawn the money from bank also. Arey, I don't have a bank account only. What will I withdraw from the bank? Is that clear? Okay. 31st. April 31st. Okay. Come down. Paid salary. Paid salary to Sevakram, an employee, 500. Paid rent. Paid. The word paid means it is a cash transaction. Correct? Now, your paying means cash account is credited, asset reduces, cash reduces. So in both the cases, cash account is credited. But what is debited? What did you get? Service. One is you got the services from the employee, so it's an expense for you. Another is you got services from the landlord, that is rent. Rent is also an expense. So record the expense, don't record the name. Are you understood? Is that clear? Record the expense. What did you get? Service. So expense increases. आपका खर्चा बढ़ गया. Salary account debit. 500. Asset reduces to cash because you have paid. Payable नहीं है. Is that clear? Next, on the same day, April 31st, you have paid rent. Same explanation. आपका खर्चा बढ़ गया. Rent account debit. 500 to cash. How much? 500. Asset reduces. Is that clear? Yes? Always remember one thing, my dear friends. These rules you have to apply, and whatever I have put here within these brackets, na, yahi important hai. If you can analyze this initially. Is that clear? Ye sab kuch. This is very, very important. Many of them, they don't understand this. They just want to put debit and credit. Analyze it. Asset reduces, liability increases. Analyze it and then come to a conclusion. Is that clear? Up till here, any difficulty? Ask. Okay, now he says we got the goods at 600 and sold it at what? 500. You still, see, while passing the journal entry, immediately you will not record profit or loss. Profit or loss will be recorded at the end of the year. It's an event. So sub transactions hone ke baad, at the end when you prepare trading P&L and balance sheet, tab aapko pata chalega kitna profit aaya karke. Immediately you will not record the profit or loss. Profit or loss will not be recorded every day. Profit or loss will be recorded only at the end of the year, especially for goods. Sir, I have sold my fixed asset. I sold it at a profit or loss. That you record now only, because that cannot be shown at the end of the year. But goods are something which you purchase almost throughout the year and you sell also throughout the year. Fixed assets is not purchased throughout the year and sold throughout the year. But goods are purchased throughout the year and sold throughout the year. So for every purchase and sale, you cannot record what? Profit or loss. It will be, there in the books of accounts. Profit rahega. But every time you sell, you cannot say I'll record the profit. Every time you sell, you cannot say I'll record the profit. But every time you sell a fixed asset, you have to record the profit, because those are not your what? Goods. Understood? So that profit or loss will be recorded only at the end of the year. Understood? How it will be recorded, that you don't have to worry. That is my duty to teach all. So when I complete the entire accounting process, बाद में आपको पता चलेगा हाँ ऐसा है क्या करके. Is that clear? Same, 500. You sell it at 500, 500. You don't show it as a loss. Loss will be automatically recorded in trading account. How it will be recorded, I'll let you know. Is that clear? Accounting equation जब आप करते हो, the next step is accounting. Today afternoon I'll be taking accounting what? Equation. In that you'll come to know how the profit is recorded and where it is affected. Is that clear? वो भी देखेंगे. Up till here, any difficulty? Please ask. Students, all of you, any difficulty? Clear? Okay. Shall we proceed, guys? Okay. Now, I will give you certain other examples of my own. I think we have taken only journal entries, right? In the yesterday also? Yes or no? Okay. We'll take only journal entries and different variety journal entries, so that it is useful for you all. Okay? Okay. Another example. Now, this is you. This is Mr. Ravan. You're Ram. Okay. Now you have sold the goods to what? Ravan. Worth rupees 1000. Worth rupees 1000. Now tell me, when you sell the goods to him, what entry will you record in your books? And this is on credit, not on cash. Goods sold on credit. Look from your angle. Your Ram, what entry will you pass? What did you get? What did you get? Promise. You got a promise. So benefit is received or receivable? Anything receivable is always an asset. So Mr. Ravan account debit 1000. What did you give? Goods to sales. So here can I say asset increases, debtors balance increases, asset reduces or income increases. Barabar hai? 1000. Any difficulty? Up till here? Okay. Now this is when you sold the goods, you pass this entry. After 15 days, Ravan says, take 600 rupees. How much? 600 rupees. He is not asking a discount. He is saying part settlement of the account. So I am Ravan. I pay you how much? 600. Now let us play a role. I am Ravan. You are Ram. Is that clear? I pay you 600 on account. On account. What did you get? Cash. Cash is an asset increases. Please repeat. You have to tell me. Asset increases. Cash account debit. 600? Correct? To that extent, you give the promise back. So asset also reduces. Which is that asset? To Mr. Ravan. How much? 600. Understood? Clear? So here debtors increasing, here debtors reducing. Asset increases, here asset reduces. Ravan is a debtor. उसका बैलेंस ज़्यादा होगा या कम होगा? कम होगा. कितना कम हो गया? क्योंकि उसने पे कर दिया. You have received the cash now. Understood? Is that clear? Any difficulty? Simple. Now tell me how much still you have to receive from Ravan? Very good. So 400 अभी भी debit balance है. क्या है? Debit balance is an asset. Isn't? Okay. After a few days, I come to you and I say, I don't have this 400 rupees. I have gone bankrupt. So Ravan has gone bankrupt. समझ में आया? Now tell me, when Ravan goes what? Bankrupt. What entry will you pass? For you, are you going to receive that money? Are you going to keep it as receivable or you are going to treat it as a loss? You are going to treat it as a loss. So आपका loss बढ़ गया. ये event के वजह से transaction तो नहीं है. ये तो event है. Ravan going insolvent is a transaction or an event? Event. Transactions and events should be recorded. Yes or no? So I am going insolvent. So I'll tell you, I cannot pay the money. And you come to know that I definitely cannot pay the money. Correct? So for you it is a loss. So this debtor, Ravan is a debtor. This debtor is going bad. Is going? So bad debtor. What? So loss. LO. Loss increases. Bad debt. Bad debt. Bad debt is nothing but bad debtor. Is that clear? 400. Loss increases. Now, will you say debtor's balance will also reduce? Asset balance also reduce. That benefit which is receivable is not received now. Is that clear? Usko reverse karna hai. To Mr. Ravan. How much? Did you get it? Now, analyze the transaction. Please analyze. Ravan debit. Hello? Ravan debit how much? 1000. Ravan credit how much? 600. And Ravan credit how much? 400. So Ravan credit 600, Ravan credit 400 and Ravan debit 1000. His account gets tallied. Closed. Uska account kya ho gaya? Close ho gaya. Up till here, any difficulty? Very simple, guys. See, I'm making your life very simple. Okay, now wait. We'll go further. After 6 months or a year, Ravan again comes back. Okay? And Ravan says, okay, you remember I should have paid you how much? 400. Mr. Ram, do you remember? Say yes. Oh, yes. So take this 400. Now please tell me, two options are there with you. One, you will say, no, Mr. Ravan, your account is what? Closed. Second is, you will take the money. What will you do? Obviously, you will take which option? Second option. You will take the money. Now, once you take the money, what did you get? Cash. Asset. Cash account debit. How much? Now, you already treated it as what? Loss. Now you treat it as income. आपका income हो गया ना वापस. So you cannot say Mr. Ravan account is already what? Closed. This is bad debts recovered. What? Income increases. 2. Bad debts recovered. So bad debts recovered is an income. Is an? आपका income बढ़ गया. You are treating it as a loss. Now you are treating it as what? Income. So दोनों loss और income हो गया उधर. समझ में आया? Is that clear? Up till here, any difficulty? हाँ. No. See, what he's asking a question, guys, hear it carefully. Rupikul is saying, sir, Ravan has to pay me 1,000. So Ravan comes to you. And Ravan is saying, I can pay you only 600. I can't pay how much? 400. Now, if Ravan says, I can't pay 400, it means that he's in trouble. So for you it is a loss. For you it is a, but if you say, okay, Mr. Ravan, you pay 600 and I'll allow you a discount of 400. Then you are giving me a discount. I was ready to pay you how much? 1,000. But you are giving me a discount. Then that is discount allowed. It is not a loss. Because I have the capacity to pay, you are not taking. Might be you are giving me some kind of a cash discount because I am paying immediately. Is that clear? So it all depends on the nature of the transaction. अगर रावण को पैसा देने को ही नहीं हो रहा, then for you it is a loss. रावण पैसा देना चाहता है, but you are allowing a discount, then that is discount allowed. Is that clear? Any difficulty? Okay. Up till here, got it? Pakka? Okay. Now, one by one, 2 more crucial cases we'll take. Then we'll take the things forward. Okay? Now, answer this. Father. Okay? अरे क्या हो गया है? Oh man. Okay. I'm not good at drawing here. Yeah, daughter. Yes, correct. Not the wife. Okay. Now look at the conversation between the daughter and father. Now based on this conversation, you will have to pass the entries both in the books of father as well as what? Daughter. Okay. Father says, daughter, you're a CA now and an MBA, and daughter is working in Bangalore, Namma Bengaluru. Is that clear? But father says, every year for Deepavali, I purchase a dress for you. So father tells the daughter, go and purchase a dress for yourself, whatever is the amount, and I will pay it for you. So let us say I am the father and you are the daughter. So what is the father saying? Beta, go to a shop, purchase a dress for yourself for Deepavali, and I will pay it for you. I will pay it. I have still not paid. When you come down to my hometown, that is Belgaum, I will pay you the amount. Today's date? 11/7. 11/7 you went to the shop and you purchased the dress worth rupees 5,000, worth rupees, and you paid the cash. You are the daughter. Tell me the entry in your books. Dress purchased. Now, first question, is this dress purchased your expense? Yes or no? Please answer. Answer is no. It is not your expense. Bill किसके ऊपर फाड़ा आपने? Father. So it is not your expense. You cannot record it as what? Your expense. You will say, it is not my expense, it is my father's expense. Right now I am paying cash, but it is not my expense. Now tell me, from your angle, is it your expense or benefit receivable? Benefit receivable from whom? ಯಾರ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ದುಡ್ಡು ಬರಬೇಕು ಆನ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಡೆಬಿಟ್. कुणाचकडून पैसे येणे त्याचा अकाउंट डेबिट. किसके पास से पैसा आने वाला है उसका अकाउंट डेबिट. From whom you have to receive the money, his account debit. All 4 languages I told you. So tell me, in your books you'll say dad account debit, that is father account debit. I'll put it as dad. Chalega. Dad. Okay, dad account debit, how much? 5,000 to cash, because you have paid what? Cash. 5,000. Correct? Now come down. Let us say 31st July you are coming. I know 31st July is not a Deepavali, but still. Okay, for some function you are coming. Then what will you say? 31st you will come. You will first meet your what? Father. You will say, give me the money. No. You will first speak with your father. Yes or no? Correct? You will say hi, hello. Correct? And you are also earning the money. Father has told he will pay the money to you. But directly you cannot ask no. Yes or no? So what will you do? Father, I have purchased this what? Dress. Kitna bhari hai dekho. Then father will realize, oh, yes, I'm sorry daughter, I have to pay you what? Cash. Now you receive cash. Received cash. Now tell me, when you received cash, what is the entry? Very good. Asset here, dad account means asset increases, debtors is increasing, asset is coming down. Now asset increases, cash debit. Will you close father's account? Father's balance closed, debtor reduces to father or dad. I have put dad here, you put dad. To dad, how much? हो गया, आपके बुक्स में अकाउंट क्लोज हो गया. This is in your books. Yes. अरे भाई साहब, what about my books? In my books, I am the father, no? On 11/7, you purchase the dress. Dress purchased by daughter. Now tell me, as a father, daughter has paid the cash, no? Should the father record the entry? Why? Because it is my expense now. I have told the daughter that it is my expense. So when daughter spent the money, it is father's expense. So father will record in his books as what? Expense. Expense increases. Though it is drawings, right now I am treating it as what? Expense. Dress account debit. Dress expense debit. Kitna? 5,000. Correct? Can I say cash paid? Did I pay the cash on 11th? Or did I pay the cash on 31st 7? So right now I have not paid the benefit. So benefits payable. Benefits payable is always a liability. So as far as father is concerned, my liability increases. If my liability increases, it has to be credited. And who is that liability? Daughter. Magalu. Is that clear? Now, come 31st, 7. Come 31st, 7. What am I telling? You come, you say hi, hello, you have shown the dress. I say, okay, I have to pay you cash, take this cash. Now look from my angle, look from father's angle. My liability reduces. So, liability, cash paid here. Cash not received, cash paid. Okay, my liability reduces. Liability is, daughter is a liability. Daughter's debit, kitna? 2. I paid the cash, 5,000. Asset reduces. Reduces, not increases, na? Reduces. Look from father's angle, not from your angle. Is that clear? These are the things what you have to understand. These are very, very crucial things, guys. So you should not only think from your angle, you should think from the other person's angle also and analyze the entries. Then you're using your brains. Then you're, really putting that kind of thought. Is that clear? Huh. Yeah. No. See, when she paid the money, she got the dress. But before that only, father has told it is my expense. No. You cannot, see, daughter will never treat it as an expense in her books. There could be one more situation. Daughter already purchased the goods, purchased the dress. She has not spoken with her father. Now look at the different entry. Hello, this is one more case. Daughter has already, tell me, purchased the dress without talking with the father. Then after purchasing the dress, after a week, she calls her father and says, Father, don't purchase a Deepavali dress for me. I have already purchased it. Now tell me, a week back you have purchased the dress. Then week back it is your expense. Then you treat it as an expense. Dress expense account debit to cash. But father says, Arey beta, why did you pay? Don't worry, you come now, I will pay for you. Then it is a different scenario now. So after a week, you'll pass an entry. When you speak with the father, you'll say, now it is not my expense. My expenses have come down. Paise ene. What will you say now? What entry will you pass now? Not cash account. I have still not paid the cash to you. Dad's account debit to expense. Aapka expense kam ho gaya. Understood? Your expense comes down. Samajh mein aaya? Is that clear? So it all depends on date, transaction. That I'll take in the evening today. This case, no, I'll take it in the evening. Is that clear? Up till here, any difficulty? Samajh mein aa raha hai? Okay. Next. Yeah, come down here. This is one example which I have given you. I'll give it once again. Hear it carefully. This is you are Ram. This is a car dealer. Let us say Alpha Honda. This Alpha Honda is dealing in what? It's a business, it is dealing in cars. So cars are what? Goods, no? Goods for whom? Alpha Honda. Is that clear? And then you have the bank, SBI. Ye hai bank. Okay? Now, you want to take a car. You want to purchase a car for your business. Okay, but you don't have the money. So you approach the bank. What the bank does? Bank gives you a loan. Now, there are two options, my dear friends. Bank gives you cash, and then you give the cash to what? Alpha Honda. Case 1. This is case 1. Case 2. You take the car. Bank directly pays the money to what? Alpha Honda. This is case 2. Which scenario is practical? Case 2, not case 1. Case 1, you cannot take a car loan like that only. Then you have to take a personal loan. Is that clear? A personal loan leke baad mein car purchase, kuch bhi karo usse. But if you are taking specifically a car loan, then the bank says, no, I'll not give you the check. I'll directly give the check to what? Car dealer. You take the car. So this is the case. Understood? Now guys, tell me, in your books, when you purchase the car, and who paid the money? Bank paid the cash. So bank is giving check to whom? 10 lakhs to Alpha Honda, and you get the car. What is the entry? In your books, what is the entry? What did you get? Your Ram. Assume your Ram. What did you get? Car. Car account debit. Asset increases. Car debit 10 lakhs. What did you give? You have not given, no. You have not given cash. You have given cash. or someone else has given cash. Someone else, who is that? SBI. So from your angle, you have not given anything. In fact, you have given a promise. To whom? To the banker, that you will pay in installments, yes or no? Clear? So for you it is a liability. A liability increases. To bank loan, 10 lakhs. Clear? I cannot say bank. Is your bank balance reducing? No. You are not paying it from your pocket or your bank account. It is a bank loan. Liability or liability increases. So asset increases as well as liability increases. Understood? This is in your books. Please tell me, what is the journal entry in the books of Alpha Honda? In the books of Alpha Honda, some entries will come. For Alpha Honda, he has sold the goods. And he got the money also via bank, so asset increases, bank account debit. Bank account, kitna? 10 lakhs. To sales. For him, these are goods. So goods will take 6 colors. So either asset reduces or income increases. So to sales. How much? 10 lakhs. Now tell me, will SBI also pass the journal entry? Yes. Now SBI has given the check. What did SBI receive? Promise. Promise from whom? Mr. Ram. So for the bank, Ram is a debtor. Ram is a asset increases. Benefits receivable, Ram account debit. Yaar kadanda duddu barbeku on account debit. Kunachakadun paise ine tesa account debit. किसके पास से पैसा आने वाला है उसका अकाउंट डेबिट. सो बैंक सेज मुझको राम से पैसा आने का है, आने वाला है, तो उसका अकाउंट डेबिट. कितना? 10 लाख. टू बैंक, खुद का उसका बैंक में बैंक बैलेंस कम हो गया, असेट रिड्यूसेस. टू बैंक, असेट रिड्यूसेस. बैंक का भी एक बैंक अकाउंट होता है, उसमें से पैसा कम हो गया. इज दैट क्लियर? अंडरस्टूड? All the 3 things you got the entry. Guys, if you start learning like this, accounts, it becomes easy for you. And one more thing which I want to tell you right now. Please have the consistency. Many people show intensity. 1 दिन आते हैं, 2 दिन आते हैं. फायदा नहीं है. You have to come for what? Long hours. Even people who are seeing videos. Nowadays what is happening is short videos. They want everything in shortcut. 30 सेकंड में मेरे को अकाउंट सीखना है, नहीं होगा. 30 दिन में मेरे को बच्चा चाहिए, नहीं होगा. 9 महीना ही लगेगा. इज दैट क्लियर? हाँ करके बच्चा नहीं आता. इज दैट क्लियर? 9 महीना ही लगता है. सो इफ यू वांट टू लर्न समथिंग प्रॉपरली, you have to invest time, especially people who are watching videos. I am a bit against these videos. Stuck to the videos and they forget the books. So what you have to do is watch the video once, understand the concepts, then take your study material or take the material which is given by the institute, solve all the questions. Ask some practical questions to your sir. Ask any kind of question, of course related to your studies. I will be there to help you out. But the problem is, students don't want to put in that extra bit of effort. So, from today onwards, make a promise that you are not going to watch too much of videos, but you are going to study on your own. Is that clear? Okay. So, today I will wind up here. Today evening we'll take the class at 4 o'clock and we'll continue with this. I will give you good number of examples. We'll take all the scenarios so that I can understand the things. Thanks a lot. Jai Hind. Like, share and subscribe our channel. Thanks a lot.